Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we've made it to the city of Grymforge, a Dwergar slaver city. We know that there is a absolute true soul here somewhere. I guess he's been buried under some sort of rubble, and we need to rescue him, I think, to get a lantern to let us navigate the curse that Halsin told us about on the way to the, what are they called? The Moonrise Towers. So we definitely want to eliminate all these Dwergar because they're awful. They're slavers. They're killing and torturing their Deep Gnome captives. But we want to explore the city first, gather information, resources, and whatever else we can find on our way through the city to the Adamantine Forge, which we hope to find. So we're holding off on our urge to kill for the time being. Taking a look at the map here, that's the wrong key. All right, so we've been up to this side. We need to come south down here. Looks like there's some sort of area hidden over here. I think these were gates that we couldn't open or get into. And there's more down here as well that we haven't seen. Why don't we head over in this direction, see if we can't flesh out this part of the map down here, this area we haven't really explored. And then we can come back and check out this. So it looks like we want to head over here. Okay. So I guess we've been over here. This is where the spiders were. Let's see. This is blocked off. We don't know what this is. Elder Brithvar? Okay, we'll probably need to meet with him sooner or later. So we want to go that way. All right. Is that through this wall, or? Yeah, it looks like we want to get up here or through here somehow. At the moment, I don't see exactly how we can do that. We can't pass through the wall or jump up. Is there a way? I guess we'd have to go through this wrought iron gate, which we can't get through yet, or don't want to get through until we have, our lantern. So I guess for now we will go this way and check out more of this area.
Deep gnome make, but the design is anything but. What was this fort?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
All right, let's check in with Donna here.
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Okay, she's unpleasant. Seems we can go into this wooden chest without stealing, so let's see what's inside. Oh, we'll take all of that. A little bit of gold and a potion of healing. Okay. Let's come around the corner here, check this area out. Got some more Dwergar.
Very well.
If you aren't here to inspect the stonework, then get lost. And if you are, well, I doubt you've got anything useful to say.
Okay. He's a stonemason, not interested in our opinion. Kith, I'm guessing, is the same?
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. What luck. Look here, Hoon. I seek fresh eyes. Care to lend yours to a weary mason?
All right, this is like the first friendly Dwergar we've met. I suppose we could help him. What are you doing exactly?
Peering into cracks and crevices in hope to find history's morsels. I have come up regrettably short. I hope you might see truths where I cannot.
Okay, what should I be looking at?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Okay. So we have a couple of options here. History, investigation, or perception. I've generally been picking the one with the best odds to win here when I have these opportunities. I think that's fair. I think she would use the skill at which she has the most proficiency in order to complete this request. So history, we have a +4 from the headband. Investigation and perception are about the same. So assess the statue for technique and composition, examine the fallen rubble, or survey the area for unseen curiosities. They're all about the same. And we can get a little bit of guidance from our friend Shadowheart here. So, let's see. I suppose a normal perception check would work, just checking it over. Let's get our bonus going. There we go, we've succeeded.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grymforge.
Oh, we can actually do all three skill checks here. Interesting. All right, so let's, now we've used our perception to discover that. Let's use investigation here to examine the fallen rubble. A 19, very nice. There's another success.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor. Many split cleanly in two. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
Okay.
What do you think?
Interesting. Let's go ahead and assess the statue for technique and composition. Let's get all the information we can. Okay, we rolled a 5, but rolled well enough on our other bonuses to succeed on this third check as well.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
All right, so we've investigated as well as we can, gathered as much information as we can. We can go ahead and report our observations.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
Oh, okay. So, very nice. This Kith seems to be a more reasonable Dwergar. Maybe we'll spare him when we go on our rampage. And we've earned a reward for helping him out with his historical inquiry. We now apparently have the ability to trade with him.
Well, let's see what you've got.
Okay, we received another infernal alloy. We have 3 of those now. Let's sell him our wares to begin with. And then let's see what he has on offer here. Some antidotes, elixirs of fire resistance. We can make those. I've been neglecting elixirs, actually, as well as alchemy. Elixir of vigilance. Greater elixir of arcane cultivation. Gain an additional level 2 spell slot. Potion of mind reading. Some arrows. I'm more interested in equipment that I can't get anywhere else. But the scrolls might be good if we can teach something to Gale. A scroll of detect thoughts might be good. I don't know if we have one of those. Let's see. Do we have detect thoughts? Let's see. What does that look like? Yeah, we have 2 of those already. He doesn't seem to have any gear aside from consumables, unfortunately. So I don't think we really want much from him. I could afford to buy another supply pack, though. That's probably worth doing. And then if we take a look at our stuff, is there anything I didn't have marked that I want to sell? Probably not. I mean, some of these magical trinkets that we're not going to use, we might want to sell. I don't know, but I think we're good for now. It's good to know that we have somebody we can sell our wares to, though. Okay, let's double check. Does anybody else have wares? Okay, she has some.
What a day.
And he has one. Or she has one. Okay.
That's all then.
All right, not bad, not bad.
That bears
Gold accents
investigating.
aren't too tarnished yet. We might
The
be
most
able to
interesting
chip them
secrets
off
are
and melt
always
them.
lurking just under the surface.
Absolutely not. Well, you'd be killing history itself.
This again.
So this icon here, this little bag, seems to represent a traitor. I wish I'd known that earlier because we might have found somebody else. So it is interesting here that we have this
Walls are still standing.
this temple of, or this Sharite fortress or whatever it was. We could investigate that.
Who's the statue, you think?
Let's see who this is.
Certainly. A god?
Shh. I can't focus with you breathing so close.
Okay, Marthas, some sort of guard, I guess. I think we'd very much like to get inside this Sharite ruin and investigate it if we can. Yeah, it looks like we can climb down here and go take a look, perhaps. There's also a stairway leading up. There's lots of stuff to investigate here. But I think Shadowheart's interest has been piqued here. So let's climb down and investigate the interior here. Now, I think this is like at the edge of the city. So there may be monsters down here somewhere. There was something I moused over here. What is this? A skeleton. All right. So let's have the group go into stealth. And we'll start creeping forward a little bit and see what we can find. So right off the bat...
This is a Harper rune. There must be a stockpile nearby.
Ah, she noticed this.
In one of these chests.
She noticed one of these runes here. Now, she did fail an investigation check. So there might be... What does this say? A mysterious liquid is dried at the bottom of this bottle. I don't think that's worth having. We can have the rest of them maybe come near and make investigation checks as well. There may be a trap on one of these chests. Uh-oh. I didn't actually click on the chest. I just got near it, and we failed a perception check, but it appears to be a mimic. Okay, so we're going into combat here. Okay.
Hiding in plain sight.
Okay, so who's surprised? Cannot take actions or reactions. So the other three were not surprised, but Tava is. And we've got, it looks like 3 mimics here to deal with. So, yeah, Tava is surprised, but the other 2 can act. Let's take a look at the mimic here. It's immune to acid. But that's about all we have to worry about right now. Okay, so, how do we want to open up here? Is it time to burn another level 3 spell slot? How are we? I don't even know. I can't remember where we are in terms of resources, in terms of like short rests and whatnot. We'd like a control spell here if possible. I don't think this is enough of a problem for us to burn our highest stuff. So let's look at our level 1 slots and see what we have. We have Charm Person, that's useless. Bless, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Command. Let's see. These things are pretty beefy with 58 hit points. We're going to have Astarion and Karlach are going to get to go. But this Mimic's going to get a turn first. So maybe we want to use a command here? What could we use? Maybe a halt? Just to stop it from doing anything? It's saved against that. That's not great. Okay. In terms of bonus actions, maybe... I'm not sure here. If we let all 3 of them get their turns in, that's going to be pretty bad. Let's move her back away from the others and end her turn. All right, Astarion here. I would love to get sneak attack. Let's take a look. Where can he move that he could maybe cunning action hide or gain some other advantage? Most of this, yeah, he can get to sort of here. Let's try this.
Time to move.
Let's move him there. We'll use his bonus action to hide.
We'll do it my way.
And then we'll take a sneak attack shot on this guy. Hey, there's 22 damage. Not bad. But it is going to get a turn. Okay, it missed Tava. That's fantastic. I do think we're going to... Do we want to rage here? I think we do. There's 3 of them, and we'd like for Karlach to be the focus of their attacks. So let's rage. Let's come over here to make her a good target. Wait, why can't she move? Can't reach destination. Okay, I guess we can just do this.
Open up.
Very nice. Max damage roll there. And let's go again. Nice, we actually killed it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and loot it. Had 77 gold. A nice peridot ring. Wondrous gloves. Troubadour's Wonder, your armor class increases by 1. In addition, if you have Bardic Inspiration, you gain 1 more use of it. Okay, well those are nice, but not something... I think we'll probably sell those, I'm not sure. And then a hand axe +1. Just a straight +1 hand axe. Alright. Well, we got to remember to move those over to Tava later. But let's move her forward while she's raging to attract their attention, or maybe even...
Count on me.
Yeah, lock them in if they try to get away. They won't have... they'll take an opportunity attack if they ignore her. Alright, let's end her turn and see how badly they maul her here. Okay, she saved against the bite, but took 3 damage. What happened to... Critical miss on Tava. That's good. Okay. Now, I think we need to... just go for it here. I think we... make sure we can hit. So hold on. Can I not hit this guy? I can hit this guy. We have a 90% chance to hit. So what about sneak attack? Yeah, we have sneak attack. All right. Then let's brace. Let's just... we're not going to move. Let's brace. And then range sneak attack on the mimic. That's a miss. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Shadowheart. What do we want to do with you? I don't want to use up too many more resources here. So I think... let me remind myself of her stuff. She's got 19 AC, and her mace... once per short rest, you can encase a target in fairy fire for 2 turns if you miss an attack against it. I don't know. I guess that happens automatically. And we don't get the choice. Do we want to go in and attack? Now, in 5e and earlier editions, Mimics had this thing where if you hit them, your weapon could stick. But I don't think that happened with Karlach here, so I think we're good. Do we have anything that we could do that's kind of an area effect? I guess we could throw something, right? That's her jam. We do have throwables here. If we go into... let's take a look at throwing here. What do we have to throw? Alchemist's Fire. The problem is Karlach's in there, so... yeah, that's rough. What about a spell scroll? Maybe it's time for a spell scroll here. Blur, Bone Chill, Color Spray. Didn't we give her this too? Yeah, maybe we'll try seeing if this burns a level 3 slot or if we get to cast these without it. Let's try that. Let's try... if we go into level 3 here, we have Wounding Ray. That's 2d8 necrotic. Let's try one of those. 50% chance to hit? That's not great. What about the Fear spell? That would be a save, right? A wisdom save. Frightens your target. 55%? Alright. Let's see if this burns a spell slot. It does not. Okay, so the Mimic is afraid. That's good.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Now... frightened means... can't move. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Alright, great. Perfect. Let's get in there. And let's do some melee attacks. We don't want to use our smite, I don't think. There we go. Nice. 22 damage.
Fuck
And then Karlach, let's have you do some work over here on the frightened one as well. Or no, actually, we should be killing this one, because that one has disadvantage on attack rolls, so its action economy is less. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have attacked that one while it was frightened. I should have attacked this one. Alright. I think, let's see. Casting spells is blocked? Why is casting spells blocked? Oh, because we're raging. Right, of course. In that case, do we have a bonus action that's useful? Not really. Okay, so we're just gonna do some attacks. I guess we could use Lacerate here to get some bleed on it. Nice. That's a huge roll. 16 plus 3, 19 damage. There's another 21. Amazing. He bites. Another 3 damage to her. He's frightened. He has disadvantage on that and missed. Very nice. Okay. Now for you... Can we get you somewhere? Yeah, I don't think you're going to have advantage anywhere. So let's just... Yeah, let's just take a shot. There's a critical hit. 31. Love that. Let's just have her throw maybe a Sacred Flame. This guy. He saved, unfortunately, but we should be able to finish him pretty easily. She's doing pretty solid damage there. And Karlach to finish. Nice. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, nice little combat against a set of mimics there.
Something over there.
Yeah. Okay. So first things first, let's go to Karlach and move these goodies that we just picked up around. The hand axe, I don't know who we would give that to. It's a thrown weapon. Maybe Tava. Maybe she could throw it. And then these wondrous gloves, we don't have a bard. But gloves, +1 to armor class is good. Let's see. She's got +2 here. Her gloves give her heroism when she channels an oath charge. Her gloves, missile snaring, that's pretty good. Absolute's Bane. Possibly inflict a 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. I think the gloves are better for him here to pop his AC up to 17. Let's send him those.
What's the story?
Send to Astarion, and then have him equip those. Let's just make sure I understand this correctly. Where are the gloves? Yeah, he goes up to 17. Now, he doesn't get a... Yeah, he doesn't have any kind of armor penalty for wearing armor. They don't count as armor. So that's nice for him. And let's see, what else do we have in here? Yeah, a bunch of... Okay, so that takes care of most of that nonsense.
A lot on my mind.
Although, she did have a wares here. Yeah, the Peridot ring. Let's send that to Tava as well. Let's send the gold to Tava. Anybody else have any gold? Yeah, Shadowheart has some. I prefer to have it all in one place. We're making good progress to level 6 here. Level 8 would be the next big level that we want, because that's when we get the feats. And there's other goodies along the way. Obviously, we get more health and etc. and so forth. Our, what's it called? The proficiency bonus goes up as well. I think proficiency bonus goes to +4 at 6, but it might be 7. I don't... What is it? Is it half rounded up? So it would be 8. All right, so it's a ways off that.
At least things have stayed interesting.
All right, we did find a toy chest over here. Let's check this out.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh, okay. So now we can see the real chest. The Harper stash. Let's have Astarion attempt to disarm it. It's a high roll. 16, 19, 22, 24. Very nice. Okay. So he's disarmed it.
Let's get going.
Now we can start looting. Oh, he needs to unlock it as well. All right.
I'm behind. Hardly a challenge.
Critical success. Excellent.
No one back home will ever believe
All right, so what did the Harpers leave here? Let's find out. There's a scroll of evidence. A snug tube designed to protect its contents from wind, weather, and time. Let's read this. The first few inches of this scroll are written in formal, elaborate script. To the Emerald Enclave, and those deemed worthy to see this record, greetings from those who harp. Know ye that the one known as Ketheric Thorm, Paladin of Shar, is guilty of crimes against body and spirit. They include, but are not limited to, murder, slavery, and desecration of temples most holy. Let our intent be known, an alliance between the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave. United, we may end Thorm's reign of terror. The High Harpers eagerly await your good word. Interesting, okay. So, we'll have to see whether this Ketheric Thorm comes in, shows up, right? We'll take this. It'll be interesting to see how Shadowheart responds to the crimes he's accused of, if we do meet him. And then we have a scroll of Wall of Fire. Fantastic, fantastic spell. Yeah, that is an incredible spell. Very good control and damage spell. We'll give that to Shadowheart. Okay, let's loot the mimics. I don't know what they'll have on them. We have a great sword and some gold on this one. The other one had something good. Nothing on this one. Okay. So a fun little encounter there. We found the Harper stash, fought the mimics. I guess this is not entirely what I thought it was. This is not the ruins of the Sharite Temple, I guess. There also doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go here. We can't jump down that kind of a distance. So yeah, we're sort of done here, I think. Unless we can somehow climb up here, maybe? Or get back here? I'm not sure. We haven't seen that area yet. I don't think even our best athletics user can jump that high. So let's head back out. And we'll continue exploring. Gosh, we have just so many options. It's hard to know if I'm doing the right thing in combat because there's so many things that I have. You know? Let's continue exploring this Sharite ruin or temple or whatever it is. See if we can find another way to investigate it. Or interact with it. We've met her. I guess we'll come along this way. We do have some deep Rothe Caths and an Elder Rothe. These are essentially cattle in the Underdark. Now, at present, Karlach is the one who can speak to animals, so let's have her go up and check in with these guys, see what they have to say.
Hey.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Okay, so this is the Dark Justiciar commander whose fortress is down here somewhere. That's the one that Shadowheart is very interested in finding. And additionally, we just read that the Harpers in the Emerald Enclave may have accused him of crimes and sort of formed an alliance against him. Let's have her question the Rothe Elder. Do you mean Ketheric Thorm, the Dark Justiciar commander?
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Near came.
Interesting. So he's remembering many, many, many years ago when all this happened. So the document we found must have been ancient as well. And he's saying that the absolute true soul who showed up near, who we're also looking for, revived his name. I wonder if Ketheric Thorm could still be alive. Elves live for a very long time, but... I guess, yeah, we could ask about the Hellbeast here. I guess that's a unique dialogue choice that Karlach has. Do you mean like me, horns?
No. Bigger. Angrier. I saw tusks and flesh. Smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men. Crashing and smashing.
Fire and eggs seems like a dragon, but it doesn't seem... That's not a Hellbeast. And the Maskmen, that's interesting. That was a long time ago. What does Nier have to do with Ketheric?
I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
How old are you exactly?
I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
Okay. That was an interesting interaction.
Been more interesting times. If not over, then through.
Okay, let's continue investigating. There's another Rotha here, but this one's asleep. There is a cabbage on the ground that we can take, so let's do so. We can take anything and everything. Some rotting baskets. Okay, so we're on like a... Yeah, we're over the area we entered in. We're in some sort of like an upper ledge here. There are some skeletons here. I'm curious to see whether they come to life and attack us. I don't think... why would they just be left here, though? Why wouldn't the Duragar move the bodies somewhere? Huh. It's dead. I don't see any reason why it would reach up and attack us, and apparently we're free to take whatever we want. There's some damaged Dark Justiciar armor here. A medium armor, 13 AC, not particularly great. Okay, so these are dead Dark Justiciars that have been left here to rot. We have a better class of mail here. Again, medium armor with the bonus Nightsinger's reply. While obscured by shadow, the wearer deals 1 to 4 necrotic damage to attackers that hit them with a melee attack. That's kind of interesting. There's also a journal. Let's read this. Cycle 40. I know it is forbidden to enter the Inquisitor's chambers, but I could not help myself. Has Master Ketheric not commanded us to use every possible tool to best Shar's rivals? Besides, if Sybil meant to keep the amulet a secret, she would have hidden it better. Cycle 40 and 2. The amulet has gifted me a power, an energy heretofore unknown to me. I've never known such might and such cheer. I can barely keep myself from smiling, much to the other's chagrin. Cycle 40 and 5. It is done, thank the Dark Lady. Sybil ripped the amulet from my throat and cast it into the lava, having found me racked by laughter. The madness has lifted, but I did not yet know my penance. Sybil is not known to take pity on thieves. Bookworm, read 100 different books in a single playthrough. Okay, we gained some experience there. I guess we'll take this, and then maybe we'll take... This is very heavy at 9 pounds. And then I don't know about the obscured by shadow. Oh, I see. Okay, it's saying... While you're wearing this, you are obscured by shadow and deal necrotic damage to attackers that hit you. That's interesting. Now...
Look at the skeletons. You realize they're all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justiciar uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Yeah. Well... I think we instinctively grant Shar worshippers the benefit of the doubt or empathize with them because of our connection to Shadowheart. So the second option here is the one I think that would apply for Tava. Whatever killed them made an enemy of a powerful goddess.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here. Just saying.
Okay. Now, who's wearing medium armor? What do we have on these folks? She's wearing heavy armor. She's wearing the luminous armor with the radiating shockwave. I do like that. Light armor for him and robes for her. So I think it's better to use the radiating shockwave than the other one because we don't really want Shadowheart getting hit anyway. Let's keep looting these bodies, see what else they have. A little bit of gold. And more of the same. Okay. I guess we can make our way over here. Examine this area. There is a wooden chest here. It doesn't appear to look like stealing if we open it up. So let's have Astarion crack it open. Very nice.
Alright, what now?
We'll double check. Yeah, it doesn't have the red outline of theft. We do have a light crossbow +1 in here. Okay, that's interesting. We'll take that.
I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
Interesting. Okay. Once again, let's take a look at our weaponry. We have Gandrel's Aspiration, Feller of Monsters. You have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. That's where that comes from. I've seen that a couple times. This is a +1 heavy crossbow. All right. Let's give this new crossbow to Shadowheart here. Now, the range is 18 meters. Where's the new thing? Where did that go? The range on this is also 18 meters, 1d8. This is a 1d6 on the short bow. Yeah, let's definitely give her this. Where did it go? Yeah, the Sharon crossbow. Let's give that to Shadowheart. Very nice. Okay. For some reason, her stuff is all messed up. Let's sort it. All right. What do we have in here? Bitter Divorce, Crooked Wand of Fireballs. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure about that Wand of Fireballs. I'm not sure if we can use it safely or not.
Anything of use?
Let's see what else is over here. Some rotten mushrooms. That's no good. Yeah, nothing all that valuable. And then over here, looks like we have somebody's camp, I guess. There was a camp here of some sort. Does look like we can climb down and explore a little bit further. We have a book here on sloth, gluttony, and vice. Endure, endure, endure. So commands Ladiguer the Taskmaster. Endure. Cry it out as your hammer strikes rock. Endure. Shout it as your axe splits your enemy's skulls. Endure. Holler as your cane strikes your slaves' backs. Toil is our duty and our blessing. Toil is the reward we grant our sons and servants. Yet beware the great enemy of toil, the scourge that wounds us in ours, the tankard. It is not only ale that pours forth from it, but indolence, gluttony, and a wandering mind. The drunkard is a clan's millstone, too heavy to carry, too idle to contribute. Cast him into the dark lake, let him sink to the bottom, and once more call out, endure, endure, endure. Okay, a treatise, a manifesto against drinking, I guess. And we have a backpack here in which we find 98 gold. I'll take that. I'll always take that. All right, let's head down. Once again, we're heading into an area where we may face enemies of some sort. It looks like there's not much down here that we can actually do. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can hop across? I'm not sure. We do have a chasm creeper here. It's sort of hard to tell. I think we can get over there, but then there doesn't seem to be much to do from there. Let's have Tava break off here, because I'm not sure Astarion can make this jump. Let's have her go check this out over here. There is a chest. Okay, but it's locked, so we will need Astarion. Let's see if we can get him over here somehow. Or we might have to have someone else try to pick the lock. Looks like he can just make it. Okay, nice.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
All right, let's disarm the chest. Do we think... Yeah, all right, hold on. Let's get Shadowheart over here as well.
Whatever it takes.
Might as well get the guidance, just in case. We don't want to waste any trap disarm toolkits, because we already wasted, like, 12 of them trying to disarm that one vent.
Well, hello.
Wow, even with all those we must have rolled really low. We still only got to 15, but hey, we disarmed it, so that's good.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
There's another low roll that all the bonuses worked for. All right.
What to do?
Let's have Astarion make his way back over. Let's have Shadowheart make her way back over.
I wonder what the next move is. This way.
All right.
For a dull moment.
Then Tava can loot the chest. What did we get? Some gold. That's good. An acid vial. Let's send that to Shadowheart. We don't really seem to be using those. And then a potion of invisibility for Astarion. And the real Sparky Sparks Wall, an uncommon shield which has lightning aura. Consume 3 lightning charges and release a blast of electricity that damages and jolts nearby enemies. Okay, where do we get lightning charges? I guess it's a class action? But I don't know how we would gain the lightning charges here. All right, pick it up. Now, amongst our shield users, what do we have going on? Saving throws +1 on Tava. Loving perception. If you're below 50 and take damage, you gain 8 temporary hit points. That's really nice. And then these two don't use shields. I think I prefer saving throw +1, I think. She is a damage dealer, but how's she going to gain the lightning charges? Yeah, I think I prefer saving throws +1. That's fine. All right. Let's have her reunite with the group. And we'll head back up. We've seen what we can see here. So our exploration of Grymforge continues. Some interesting interactions there, but nothing earth-shattering so far, at least. We're still looking for Nier. We're still looking for, now, I guess, this fortress, as well as the Adamantine Forge.
All that brawn and they're trembling like leaves. Trembling like what? Leaves. Like on trees, up on the surface. Forget it.
That guy's never seen trees before. All right, we've got 3 more Duergar here, and it looks like this is a dead end. Let's see what these guys have to say.
You, grab a cane and whip these droognin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
Almost sounds like you're asking for help if I ignore your tone.
And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your joy and get to working.
Okay. What's behind the rubble?
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
All right, this guy's an idiot. Oh, we can call on the parasite here and connect with the taskmaster. Let's see what he's looking for.
You're one of Nier's, eh? Don't go bursting those head veins. I ain't joined your bat-brained cult.
Well, Well, let's take a look at the rubble, see if we can figure anything out. Very low DC.
A slight glint catches your eye.
Okay. Focus on the glint.
Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
Okay. I don't think we need to reveal to him that we know. Let's leave. Let's have Karlach find out why the Rothe are afraid.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Okay. Okay. So we can urge them to strike down their masters, but then we won't have them to help us clear the rubble here. What has you in such a state?
Oh, death. Fire. I can smell it. It is too much. Too much. Anger. I can't hold it in.
Okay. I think our best bet here is to persuade them that, yeah, persuade them to think clearly. If you strike your masters, we'll destroy the herd. Now, she's not great at this. Let's see what we can do. Rolled a 9 plus a d4. That's gonna get us there.
All right. We will work. We will do as we're told. We will clear the way.
Okay, nice.
Not enough caning for my tastes, but you got the job done. I almost feel bad about this.
So now that he has access to the adamantine, he's going to attack us, right? So that we can't share in the loot. Yeah. I don't know. I personally didn't really see that coming. I wasn't sure what would happen, but yeah, I didn't like predict that they would attack. So I think we'll just say you'll be feeling even worse in a moment, dummy.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put him down.
Okay. So, the Rothe are on our side, I guess. I guess we're going a little bit long on this episode. I was about to end it, but we're gonna have to do this combat. So we got the Herdmaster, Gundrill, and Morgia. Let's see what they have. He's got a melee. She's got a melee weapon. He has a bow, and he's got a melee weapon as well. All right. So it looks like Astarion's up first, unfortunately. Or I guess they're not looking at him, so maybe it is fortunate. Maybe we go in for a bonus action bite. It does a decent amount of damage. Suck the blood from a living creature to regain hit points. The target takes 2 to 8 piercing damage, but not if it's sleeping or if you are hiding. We don't need the healing, but it does give him like a benefit, right? It's probably overkill. Let's just see what this guy's resistances are. He's resistant to poison as a dwarf. So burning something like that probably wouldn't be good. Why do I have Bardic Inspiration, though? Is that from the gloves? Interesting. I do have Bardic Inspiration. Inspire allies or augment their own attacks. Huh. Okay. I think we cunning action hide and sneak attack. That's his default. There's no problem doing that, right? Okay. Nice 16 to him. I prefer it if we didn't let them kill the Rothe here. Let's go ahead and use our psionic backlash. He put Hunter's Mark on us. Okay. Missed twice. Okay, Shadowheart's up. Let's take this guy out. What do we want to do? We could do Wounding Ray. No, very low chance to hit there. A normal attack, 45. What else do we have? Why is... Yeah, she's not the most powerful creature. Maybe a Guiding Bolt here to grant advantage. Plus it's radiant damage, so we'll get some extra. Nice, that hit him for 12. And he got the Radiating Orb condition, which means -1 to attack rolls. Okay. That's Shadowheart's turn. Let's have Tava go in and just do some hits.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
This is probably our last fight before a long rest, so let's go ahead and burn everything, I guess. I should have thought about that. Yeah, let's Divine Smite. Okay. Ah, she missed. That's unfortunate. I guess we're done there. Let's get a Frenzy. That gives her extra attacks. Ah, he's attacking the Rothe. I don't like that. All right, let's have, all right, let's go all out here. Let's Rage. All right, there's our bonus action. Now let's see if we can kill this guy. Nice, and let's do something to that one as well. Oh, she didn't get a second attack? Oh, nice. Although we lost their loot, but I'll take it. Okay, you're not hidden. Can we move you over here? Where he's not looking? Yep. Cunning action, hide.
Let's find some prey.
Sneak attack. Very nice. He missed. Twice. Love that. Yeah, you got nowhere to go, bro. Boy. All right, let's go for something big here. What can we do? Maybe actually a command here would work. Let's command him to approach. Oh, I only need a level 1 for that. All right, so he's gonna come forward. Let's just shoot him a couple times here. He lost concentration on his Hunter's Mark. Okay.
It's gonna feel good.
A couple more shots. Maybe we kill him. We do. Okay. Let's talk to the Rothe before they leave.
Dwegar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Okay. So they've busted open the entrance for us, where there may be adamantine inside, there may be what we're looking for in terms of the forge. I guess we still have the resources for another fight or two, although Karlach is out of rages. Shadowheart's down to just a pair of spells. Astarion has all his magic, and Tava is out as well, except for she has a couple lay on hands and an oath charge. But still, it might not be time to long rest just yet. We will need to loot the bodies. Let's see. Well, we'll do that next episode because this one's running long. So that's going to be it for this time, guys. When we come back, we'll continue exploring Grymforge and whatever's in here that we just unearthed. We'll look for Nier. We'll look for the Adamantine Forge. We'll look for Caridic Thoth or whatever his name was. What was his name? Whatever it was. The ancient dark elf guy. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff to look forward to. So I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, thanks for watching and we'll see you then. Take care.